Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in C14 Dating, doing our 5th playthrough. This one's going to be a little different than the previous ones, simply because there are going to be additional supplemental playthroughs that we have to get through, but obviously those are going to be covered at the end. Nonetheless, the regular playthrough is going to be the exact same. Make sure you start it up, make sure you turn off minigames and start the game like normal. Once you get to the end of the intro, make sure you pick the bottom-most choice, and then we're going to get to the weekly schedule. For this playthrough, we are going to pick Socialize for all of the weekdays, so make sure you pick the 2 tents, which is going to be the last thing on the activities list. Then finally, for the weekend, make sure you pick Explore Town for all 3 boxes, and then we are going to start the actual visual novel bit. So click play, and then speed through this and get to choice picking. Once we get to the week 2 left column changeover, we're going to set it up like this. You want to do cave, lab, cave, lab, cave in that order, going from top to bottom, Monday through Friday, and then that should set us up for the rest of the game. So just like the previous playthroughs, you are going to have to make a save sometime during week 7. The difference with this playthrough is you're going to make the save after the first choice and before the second choice. So once you get to this little foresty path right here, right before this choice, make sure you make a save. Very important. We will be referring to this save not only once, but twice in our supplemental playthroughs. So make sure you make this save and then just get through the rest of the main playthrough, choosing the rest of the choices that we have laid out in the text bit. So once we wrap up our main playthrough, in addition to our normal Friendship Chibi achievement, we are actually going to also get the character achievement right here. So this one's going to be Joan Loves CG for 60 gamer score. So the supplemental playthroughs this time around are not going to be aiming for this achievement. They're going to have their own separate achievements, but we still have to do them, obviously, if we want those achievements. So tackling supplemental playthrough 1, go to continue and make sure you load up slot number 5, and then we're going to change out those last 4 choices. So that should wrap up the first supplemental playthrough. This is going to be the different achievement, which is going to be the Chantal Snails Chibi achievement for 15 gamer score. But we have 2 more supplemental playthroughs that we are going to do in this part. So go back to continue and make sure you load up save number 5 again. This is going to be the second time we are going to be referring to it. We are going to be put back at that choice at the little forest path, and then we're going to change out the next 4 choices. However, changing out the 4 choices to what we have here is going to allow us to continue the game past where it would normally end, and it's going to be in this little extended segment where we are actually going to make an additional save, and this save is going to be referred back to in our 3rd supplemental playthrough, so make sure you make that save when it does pop up. So once you get to this choice in this bedroom with this character, you are going to want to make sure you make your save in slot number 6. This is going to be where the binary takes place that splits this supplemental playthrough from the last supplemental playthrough. So once you start week 8, you should get to the achievements that we were going for in supplemental playthrough 2. It's going to be the Joan Snails Chibi scene. It's going to be for a 30 gamer score. Keep in mind, we are going to have to finish the rest of the playthrough since we need all the CGs that take place from this point to the ending. So just fast forward to the end. There's no gameplay bit, but you still have to do it. It's only going to be about a minute or so be a little patient and just get back to the main menu as fast as you can. Once we get back to the main menu, we are going to head back to continue to start the third and final supplemental playthrough of playthrough number 5. So go to continue and make sure you load up save slot number 6. We are going to just redo the last 2 choices. So just like last time, we are going to get our achievements that we were going for at the start of week 8. There it is. It's going to be Sea Snails Chibi scene, and that's going to be for another 15 gamer score. And then all we have to do is just hit play and then wrap up this playthrough so we can pick up all the CGs along the way. So just like last time, this is going to take a minute. However, there's no gameplay bit. Just get to the main menu as quick as you can, and that should actually wrap up everything for playthrough 5, main and supplemental playthroughs included. And that's actually going to just leave us with one more playthrough to go, which is going to be playthrough number 6, which of course we will cover in the next part. So stay tuned for that, where we are going to complete the game. But that's it for now, and that's all there is to it.